This scholarship that I'm sharing with you today comes with a total fee waiver, and not just only this, it also comes with 32,500 stipends for both PhD and for those who are looking into master program. Okay, so if you are looking at PhD, you are going to get this for the maximum of 3 years, and if you are looking into masters, you are going to get this stipend for the period of 2 years. Okay, you also need to know that this also cover the student health insurance and also other allowance that you can expect to get from this school. If you then go to the bottom, you are going to see that this also bring a thesis allowance for you as a student who is going to be studying at this particular university today. If you must participate in this scholarship offer, you need to know that these are research-based projects or research-based degree for both the master and the PhD student. Okay, and if you then also look at it here, it said every student who is successful must actually get their student visa so that they can actually start their course as soon as they can. Okay, for us to start the application now, we need to look at the procedure to the application. First is that we need to look at the research-based projects or topics that are actually available. Then from there, we can read more information to the application process. If you come to this second page, you are going to see some guidelines, some policy that you need to follow as an international student who is going to be applying to this school today. So you want to do well to also read more information about this information about the policy. But one thing I want us to go straight to is how to apply the step-by-step process is by checking your eligibility first. Then second is to find the research project. After this, you then go ahead to start your application once you get a research topic. Okay, so let me quickly take you through the research topics right now so that we can look at what is available. When we get to the research topic page, you are going to see that we have type of applicants, which is all applicants, domestic applicants and international applicants, right? Then if you scroll down again, you are going to see the level of study, which is either the PhD or master research. And also we have this section here where we have the financial support, those projects that have scholarship and those projects that does not have scholarship. Okay, so I want to pay your attention to this one thing. When you are trying to apply, make sure you check that the project you are applying to have a scholarship available. Okay, so the best thing we can actually do is to click on this filter so that we can be certain that all the programs that we are looking at have a scholarship. Some of them have different deadline. If you look at this one, right, okay, let's start from the top. If you look at this one right here, you are going to see that this one have scholarship available and it's PhD. This one also have PhD scholarship available and the closing date varies. If you scroll down, I see some of them ending in at the end of the month. You see this one have scholarship, PhD scholarship right there, and also this one. These are the topics. This one is also PhD. Okay, and if you also go to the next page, you can see more of these programs. Okay, this one also is still PhD. This one is closing 30th. Okay, so anytime you come across this video, you want to check if the deadline has been extended or not. Okay, so I'll go to page 3. I think what we've been seeing so far are PhD, PhD, PhD. Or did I filter just PhD alone? Okay, so okay, we filter all the program. But I think what is mostly popular on this project page is actually PhD. Okay, so let's go to the next page. PhD, PhD, PhD. Okay, so these are all what we have right there, and this one is actually ending in June. I think they want more of PhD students. I think more of people that can get the funding are actually PhD. Though it is written that both masters uh and the uh both PhD and the master student can get the funding, but we have more of research projects for PhD students. Okay, so maybe we are going to go to the other page, then maybe we can find more information. Field of research study. These are the field of research study. Okay, agricultural, veterinary, biological, biomedical. These are the field of study. So before you start checking your research, make sure you check this field of study first. Then you can have more insight if your research project will likely be there or not. Okay, so when you are certain that you are good and you have a project that align with what you already have, then you then need to start your application. So this will then still take us back to the previous page where we started, where it says find a research project. And I will still click on this again. Let's click on it again and see if it still take us to that same page, or we are going to another page. Okay, so this is another research project page, I think. So when we click on that again, where it says find research project, change the word with us. At user, we stop at nothing to make a difference. Find a project. Okay, the process is simple. Apply for an established research project. Why study a research degree? Finding a project, and under here we have all of this. I think I've already filtered it, but one thing I still want to find out is if I click on this find a project, where does this take me to? Okay, so I think it takes me to the bottom of the page. I will try that one more time. Okay, so it means we still have the same uh the same page, and which means more of people who are looking into research will actually get this funding. Okay, so we have some of them that actually have never closed. We have some of them that have no deadline open. We have some of them that have deadline in May, some of them deadline in June. So you want to make sure you check quickly. And we have some of them that the application has closed already. Okay, so please make sure you do justice to every information that you find here. Then you can use this to make decision to start the application. Okay, so I'm going to be clicking one of these. For example, let's look on this. I will then click on one of these program just to check information. And here you can see that mode is internal. So if I click on this, internal students complete their study on campus. So which means there's no on-campus online program, but on-campus program. And the study should be full-time study. Also, the study level is actually PhD, and this application closed by 19th. So you want to check your own deadline before you apply. Then there's a supervisor here, which the name is also written here. Domestic candidates or international candidates can submit application. Most of them, they will have just international applicants or domestic applicants. And if you come to tuition fee, all domestic students are eligible for a fee waiver. Then the international who also receive a stipend are eligible for fee waiver. So if you look at it here, for the project stipends, there's a 32,500 per annum for the 2024 rate available to domestic and international students. And it has been written here that any student that receive stipend will also receive the tuition fee waiver. Okay, so we can then still find more information about field and condition and all of those. Okay, but I want us to actually scroll down if you can find more information about this project, what you will do, where you will base, supervisory team. Okay, so we have financial support. Okay, and here is written that this project is funded for reasonable research expenses. Additionally, a living allowance scholarship of 32,000 per annum is available to eligible applicants. Australian, Aboriginal, or Torres Strait Islander applicants will be eligible to receive an increased stipend rate of 46,600. Okay, a fee offset or waiver for the standard time of the program is also included. For full-time and benefit of the scholarship, then you can refer to the scholarship information page. Eligibility criteria: extensive knowledge in deep reinforcement learning, multi-agent system and distributed computing, strong programming skills in Python, Java, C# and research, and rich experience in TensorFlow and PyTorch. Okay, so these are just brief information about each of the programs. So whatever programs you find interested, then you go ahead to check information about it. When you are cool with that, then you can then start your application. If you have any concern from the school, you can then email them. Okay, so I'll click on this apply. I want to see where this actually take us to. So when we get to this page, okay, also look at the name of the school right here. I hope you can see the name of the university right here. If you scroll down to the bottom, you are going to see that we are still on this same course, and where it says how to apply preview application form, applicants must be logged in via the university application portal. Start the application by clicking on begin, which is at the bottom here, as you can see it right here. And if you have already registered for an account, then you just need to log in. Okay, if you've forgotten your details, you can also do well to actually reset your password. You'll be able to start your application, continue later, submit your application, and wait for a response or decision from the school. Okay, so you see how this flows now. First is checking your eligibility, then finding your program of interest. Once you find this, you can then click on each of these program and start your application from there. Okay, so one thing I also want to take your attention back to is that admission require applicant to hold or eligible to hold a bachelor. So I think there's still a place where we can find these programs that are in masters area, but I'm just not getting that place because too much of information right here. Okay, so you can see the section for the scholarship itself. We have the external opportunity for current students, vacant research. So I want us to go back to the scholarship page. So here on this page, I think there are three scholarships right here. We have the research training program international, which is the RCP I scholarship. We have the enterprise research scholarship and the international research tuition scholarship. Okay, so if you then scroll down, you're going to see uh this one. This scholarship includes a stipend, living allowance, and offsets for a limited time. Okay, benefits: applicants must read the scholarship benefits before accepting an offer from us. And what are the benefits? One of the benefits to this is 32,500 per annum, pay fortnightly over a maximum of 3 years, 2 years for applicants. A total fee waiver is for a maximum of 3 years for PhD and 2 years for masters as well. This scholarship also includes health, student health cover, single cover with user preferred provided prover. Okay, how to then apply is to go to that portal. Then on the enterprise research scholarship, this actually have 32,000 as well. Then also I think they both have the same value. I think they both have the same value. But what I'm going to say is, if we can then uh check each of these policy to know why they are different to each other. Okay. Then they have the international research tuition scholarship, which is also uh this one comes with a total fee waiver for maximum of 4 years and 2 years for masters, but this scholarship does not include health cover for students. And if you are going to be moving with your family with this one, you need to then cater for them from your own end. Okay, eligibility is commencing international research degree student, high quality with demonstrated research capacity. Okay, how to apply is find here. Okay, I think this one you can create your own research project. Applying for a research degree will usually involve preparing application for a research project with a defined topic. So this one, you can then decide your own research project. Put together a short cover letter and CV. Your cover letter should provide an overview of you and your experience and the type of research you want to do. This should be no more than 1 or 2 pages. You may you may choose to include a high-level research proposal that describe the aim of your research and your proposed methodology. Okay, So I think this one will actually be good if a student can actually use their own research topic for their degree. Okay, you can also browse potential supervisor by academic. So you might want to search for supervisor on the page. Okay, so we have a lot of information right here. I don't want this video to be so too long. Okay, come to this website. This is the name of the school. I'm showing you again. This is the name of the school right here. Make sure you make your own research about this university, the application process, the eligibility requirements, the deadline. All of these are things that you need to also put the effort to actually go through one after the other. It is not enough applying to a program, but also knowing what you need to have to be able to be eligible to each of these scholarship opportunity. If you have any information that you want more, you can actually send them email and you can actually reach out to them for more support. If you have any concern, make sure you actually drop it at the comment box so that we can both look at this together. If you are new to this channel, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Turn on the notification bell so that you can be the first to get notified when there's a new video for you on this channel. Till then, I'm going to see you in another video. Thank you.